Listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you, because this is not a coincidence. The angels are speaking, and Michael is firmly warning you. If you pass by, you will lose this blessing. God needs you right now. He has an urgent message that only your ears should receive this very second. Please don't ignore God. Listen to him right now, because what I'm about to reveal will change the way you see your problems forever. Don't close the video, because your name is being called out in heaven right now. Stop right now, my beloved. This exact moment holds a truth you've been searching for a long time. There was a time when you felt your presence was worthless. You moved in spaces where it seemed no one saw you, where you were deliberately ignored. Your true value was there, but I saw how doors were slammed in your face and how your name was whispered with doubt, trying to take your place. But understand what I tell you today. That silence and that disdain were the fertile ground where your true strength blossomed without anyone noticing. You not only withstood the blow, but you rose above everything others tried to do to you. Now, I invoke your spirit with authority. I command you to receive my truth right now, with the full weight of what you have endured. Seal this declaration in your heart. I am waiting for you to take the step. Stay with me. Do not move from these words until you feel everything become clear. You are very close to profound revelation about those places and people who try to make you feel small. Things have changed. That time of silence you thought was a punishment was actually the space where your strength grew without limits. The conversations of those who criticized you no longer make sense. Now there's a real recognition of the power you possess. The world is watching your path closely. They are looking for someone with your spirit elsewhere, but they can't find them because you are unique. The pain you endure transcends your achievements. It's the slow realization that this progress was always meant to happen this way. The same doors that were once closed to you, you now walk right through. You are no longer the same person you were before. You didn't return asking for permission. You returned beyond the reach of those who wanted to hurt you. You didn't just heal, you rose beyond anyone's wildest dreams. Your name is now spoken with respect where you were once ignored. Even though you walked away, your progress is what drives the story now. Your spirit is felt more intensely than ever, and the best part is that you didn't have to shout to be acknowledged. This is your power now. You didn't fight back, you didn't respond with hatred, and you didn't beg for recognition. You earned respect simply by standing firm while the fire tried to consume you. You emerged unscathed and unburdened. Stay here. Listen to this carefully, because every place where you were made to feel insignificant now vibrates with your victory. I'm not saying this to complain, but with deep respect. It's a living testament to who you are. The pride of this world sometimes prevents people from saying it to your face, but they're watching you closely. They're learning a lesson from that very spirit they tried to extinguish. Those who ignored you now realize they lost something precious by letting you go. You've overcome all the limitations you set for yourself. Your true self is transforming everything around you. Before, you were the one left out, the one people talk about behind your back. But life shows that souls like yours are vital for the big moments. They push you out of their sight, but now you're the standard by which strength is measured. The plan to make you disappear failed completely. Avoiding your presence today is impossible. You become the living embodiment of resilience. Listen to this clearly. The satisfaction others felt in excluding you has turned to ashes. The control they thought they had over you has vanished. All that pride in talking about your problems has completely crumbled. Your name, which they once associated with anguish or trouble, now inspires profound respect in them. They can't help it. Your inner light unsettles them because it exposes a falsehood in which they live. Everything you have truly accomplished has come to shatter their empty plans of the past. Now your presence brings a calm that screams how wrong they were before. And the most incredible thing is this. You never had to shout for attention. You never sought applause or tried to earn false praise. Listen carefully to what I'm telling you. I have awakened your true nature within you. You are my child, and that is what resonates throughout the world. You weren't looking for anyone's validation. You simply settled into the place I prepared for you. You weren't trying to impress anyone on the outside. But now, your very presence is a truth no one can deny. You never needed to speak ill of anyone to rise. You simply became so strong that they could no longer ignore you. Stay here, don't go, because what's coming is big. You are now the standard, the reason for change, and the reflection of truth. You are an undeniable reality, because you reveal that you are someone I cherish deeply. This isn't just a right or wrong done to you in the past, my child. This is the unfolding of my deepest plan for you. This is how my loved ones flourish when the time is right. I didn't choose you to receive empty public praise, but to show the true spirit to those who mocked you when they cast you aside. They wanted to silence your name, and now that name resonates more powerfully than ever. You're no longer just a passing topic of gossip in their conversations. Now you're etched into their consciences. And they don't look at you with pity. They look at you with respect, because now they understand that, in trying to bring you down, they were only setting the stage for what you were going to achieve. Now all they can do is watch. The person you become has undeniable value. Stay with me until the end, because those who can't bear to see your truth feel profound emptiness in their lives. You're no longer just a physical body. You are a presence that fills any space you enter. My beloved, take this truth to heart. Your true self has profound meaning. You were that silent force that others sense but refuse to acknowledge. They compared themselves to you, though they pretended not to see you. They recognized your strength when you made decisive choices, and how you rose again after every setback. Let this message sink into your heart. Every time someone speaks your name, they remember how they tried to extinguish your light and failed. Don't be misled if you see them silent. That silence weighs heavily because they feel remorse. When they fall silent upon hearing your name, it's because they recognize what they did to you. That's why your name now carries more weight than any award they could give you. You no longer need their approval. You possess an inner strength that doesn't depend on them. Your actions are proof that you are on the right path. They used to ignore your worth, but now you're the key to everything. They can't remove you from where you are, because you were the balance that held everything together. Listen to this carefully. When they removed you from their group, they also took away the peace that lived with you. Their loss wasn't just your absence. They lost a serenity that only grew thanks to your spirit. They convinced themselves that dismissing you was best for them. They thought that by removing you from their path, they were eliminating an obstacle, but they were wrong. Don't skip this part. You were the calm amidst the chaos. You were the anchor, and they never understood it until you left. Now their world seems noisier and more chaotic. Everything that once worked well now falls apart for no reason, and they wonder why nothing feels stable. You were their refuge, my treasure. Your mere presence brought balance, even without you realizing it. Your kind heart prevented problems they didn't even see coming. They pushed you away to feel important, believing you were the problem. But now that you're gone, the foundation of their lives is weakening, because you were the essential piece that kept everything running smoothly. They removed a vital piece because one detail bothered them, and now they discover that nothing works as it should. The flow has been broken. You, whom they tried to silence, were actually the only one who maintained the peace. Listen to this very carefully. They cry in their private moments. My beloved, they don't just cry because they miss having you near, but because they miss the quality of life they had when you were here. They miss your clarity, your sure guidance, and that strength that kept everything in order around them. Now that you're gone, the emptiness in their lives is evident, and they can't hide it, no matter who they seek now or what they pursue. True peace eludes them, and that's because the essence within you is unique. I place it there myself, and no one else can give them what you gave them. Don't feel bad for leaving. Don't waste time wondering if you should have stayed, if you should have tried harder, or if you should have said something different. The truth is this, my child. Your purpose was never to fix what they had broken inside. You were created to shine with my light, not to ask permission to illuminate. Stay with me. Don't leave now, because what's coming is something you need to understand. I didn't take you away from them to punish them. I acted to protect you. I saw the harm coming before you even realized it. I saw what was wrong with their ways and took you away from them to bring you to a place where you could truly grow. Let them face their own confusion. Let them feel the weight of their problems now that they no longer have the peace you gave them. They chose to ignore you on purpose and treated you as if you were insignificant. But now, your very existence reveals a reality they cannot ignore. They tried to make you feel small, but now you are living proof that they were wrong. They didn't just mock you, they acted with contempt. They didn't just speak ill of you, they fabricated lies and distorted the truth. They thought they were so clever, but all they managed to do was bring themselves down while the plan I devised for you began to bear fruit. Listen carefully and don't move, because this changes everything. Their bad habit of taking you for granted has become a bitter lesson for their lives, one they cannot escape. You did much more than regain your balance. My beloved, you became exactly the person they swore you would never be. That habit they had of belittling you has come to an end because they no longer have any way to sustain their lie. Your serene presence now is what calms their agitation. Even when you are not there, just by being yourself, you silence their empty thoughts. The person you become has completely changed how the world sees you. What was once neglect and disrespect has now transformed into discomfort for them. They can't understand how you managed to develop in this way. You not only endured that time of silence and loneliness, but you shattered all the boundaries they had imposed on you. You didn't just change, you transformed into something greater. You didn't have to do anything to win anyone's favor, my precious one. You broke free from those chains because you were holding yourself back, and that was stifling your true self. I want you to know something. I watched over your every step. I ensured your safety. I allowed them their brief moment of amusement and mockery, while I paved the way for your true essence to emerge. Now, that initial fun has completely vanished. Their voices are subdued. If you look at them, their expressions carry a quiet tension. Their glances are quick and nervous. And that's because the truth of who you are today illuminates everything that's missing in their lives. You've clearly demonstrated that inner strength isn't about shouting or making noise, but about being a constant and unwavering presence. Don't skip the video now, because what I'm about to tell you is vital. Your transformation has caused everyone around you to question what they thought was real. They were sitting back, waiting for you to break down. They didn't expect to see your unwavering determination. Now there's a deep pain inside them, shedding silent tears, because they can no longer ignore the truth of the essence you represent. They can no longer diminish who you are. Every step you take confirms that their taunts were baseless. They simply didn't understand the significance of the journey I laid out for you. My beloved, listen carefully. Do not diminish your presence now just to make them feel comfortable. Do not belittle the ground you have covered. Do not try to extinguish the light I kindle within you. All of this happened exactly as it was meant to. Do not seek revenge, but seek the profound peace that comes when you accept the life I have crafted for you. It is a serenity that transforms their former mockery into quiet reflection and their harsh words into a sorrow they cannot release. Now you are my living example. Even though they want to look the other way, they can't get you out of their minds. You are an undeniable reality. You are there to expose how empty everything they said about you really was. You were supposed to light their way, but instead, they saw you as a threat. You didn't come to frighten them. You came to be a safe haven. Even so, they preferred their own path to security I offered them through you. You entered their lives carrying my radiance and my authenticity. You possess a spirit that would have brought calm if only they had accepted it. Your presence wasn't meant to control anyone, to force them into anything or to fight. You entered that environment with a different understanding. My plan was for you to show them a new perspective, to help them see things clearly and find a better path by walking beside you. But they weren't ready for such simplicity, were they? They didn't want inner peace, nor did they desire progress. They simply preferred to remain stuck where they were. That sense of comfort they possessed resisted anything that attempted to change what they already knew, even when that change would benefit them. You were the silent answer to longings they couldn't even articulate. They ignored your advice because it arrived quietly, without fanfare. You didn't shout. You didn't impose your will. You were simply there. But your mere presence reminded them of their own shortcomings. Your peace unsettled them because they, inside, were a mess. Stay with me. Listen carefully to this. You caused them no pain. You offered them honesty, and honesty frightens those who live in lies. They saw you as a threat because they had no power over you. Your composure remained steadfast while they were restless. You weren't there to point out their flaws. You were there to offer them freedom, but they refused it. Now, The consequences of their choices are plain to see. Now they feel the discomfort. When they're alone, they admit that the problems you warned them about have already arrived in their lives. Those difficult times you saw coming, the anguish you tried to spare them, the vices you asked them to give up, it's all there. You didn't go there to cause problems. You went there to prevent them. But they, like someone ignoring an approaching storm, chose their own path out of sheer pride. Now they bear the weight of what happened because they hesitated for too long. They aren't suffering from external pressures, but from regret of having driven away the person who knew what was coming. Don't ignore this message, because your firm voice and genuine affection are what have them unsettled today. Deep down, they know what you said was true. You weren't someone to fear. You were the path to safety. You weren't the source of their problems. You were the helping hand. But ego silences reason until the storm arrives. Now that the stage is empty, the only sound they hear is the echo of your words. And they can't go back. They can't undo the damage. The struggles they face now aren't your fault. They began the moment you left. Don't let their pain or remorse drag you back to that past. My son, you've already done what I wanted you to do there. You gave them a new perspective. You try to help them rise. But not everyone is ready for help. Some people prefer their difficult path to accepting an outstretched hand. They prefer to rule their own chaos rather than have inner peace. Let them feel their sadness now. Let those moments of silence show them what's real. The harsh truths they face today weren't caused by you. You were the one who warned them, and they won't forget that. Before, they enjoyed your struggles. Now, seeing you move forward bothers them. They felt good when they saw you tested, but now their own peace is shattered. When they see your serenity, they don't come closer. They back away with guilt. They reveled in your troubles. Though they appeared calm on the outside, they secretly rejoiced when things went badly for you. They were quick to assume the worst about you and ready to fabricate stories, all out of envy for the good things in your life. They offered no comfort when you were down. Some people only find solace in witnessing the suffering of others. They wanted to see you fall. Your difficult days were a spectacle for them. But there was something almost no one saw. My beloved, your quiet recovery. Few noticed how you regained your strength from within, but the effect of that change transformed everything. You didn't seek revenge. You bore the burden without complaint. You didn't seek anyone's applause. Peace found you in your moments of solitude. You pressed on with determination without seeking rewards. And now, your progress causes them deep unease. You are a reminder of what is truly worthwhile. You didn't just endure. You grew beyond your limits. Their discomfort isn't out of fear of you. It's because in seeing you, they see the truth of their own lives. Every step you take confirms that their resistance couldn't stop the path I designed for you. Your presence today demonstrates that my favor works silently and powerfully without needing to make a sound. That stillness you possessed during your darkest days became your greatest defense. While their words were empty and hollow, you were undergoing inner renewal. They sought distractions, but you applied your faith with genuine intention. And now, your presence is difficult for them to accept. It pains them to see you because you are the mirror that reminds them of everything they choose to avoid in themselves. In your moments of trial, they silently wish you would collapse. But today I make it clear that I witness all that is hidden, and I am the one who establishes what is right. You didn't just rise. You expanded without losing an ounce of your worth. This is what worries them most. You didn't seek revenge, nor did you want to belittle them. You simply allowed my guidance to fill your heart with purpose, transforming every blow into unwavering resilience. They remain trapped in their own insecurity and have chosen to ignore it. But you, my beloved, know the truth. The reality before their eyes cannot be denied. It's not that your light bothers them in and of itself. It bothers them that it shines without your needing their permission. It unsettles them that the one they expected to see vanish is now more present than ever. Let them dwell in their own bitterness. Allow them to cling to that old mindset from when they reveled in your troubles. Now, every time they see you, that inner turmoil will deepen. Their own conscience will remind them that they wish for your downfall. Your journey was never about them winning or losing. It was about a profound realization they now wish they had embraced. They had little respect for the spirit I sent to help them. Listen carefully and don't skip these last few seconds. You weren't a threat to anyone. You were a blessing they weren't able to recognize. You arrived with an open heart, not to take anything from them, but to give them freedom, strength, and peace. You asked for nothing in return. You were a refuge. You didn't just stand by and watch. You were there for them in their difficult times. You were the guide they needed to break a cycle they couldn't overcome on their own. They treated you as if you could be easily discarded. But what they never understood is that your arrival wasn't to fight them, but to set them free. You were their chance at salvation, and they saw you as something insignificant. Don't ignore God, because what's coming for you is great, and what they let slip away will never return. Stay present, breathe, and allow this message to sink into your soul. Your perseverance hasn't been forgotten. You're not behind. You're being reserved for something greater. If you made it this far, comment, "I accept my victory." Don't close this video without sealing this truth, because something is being revealed in your life today. Peace be with you. Now they carry a silent sadness, but make no mistake, it's not just because you're gone. It's because everything they valued more than you now feels insufficient. The connections they chose to replace you are now draining their souls. Those people they once cherished are now distant, vague, and utterly insincere. That sense of stability, that inner peace, and the security they felt when they were with you have vanished. And it's gone because that peace came from your presence. It always did. They refused to acknowledge your true worth until they lost you. They cut themselves off. Stay with me until the very last second, because this is a revelation. Now they feel overwhelmed by their own burdens and don't understand why their problems keep growing. You were the way, the solution, and the refuge they never wanted to value. They chose to go their own way, convinced that it showed they were strong. Now they are alone, surrounded by the things they thought they could handle without help, and they find no comfort anywhere. My son, do not let sadness enter your spirit because of this. You were not sent to beg for acceptance in a place you were already blessing simply by existing. You offer them freedom from their vices and their endless cycles. You brought them a clear message that would have saved them years of suffering, but their ears were not ready. They saw your wisdom as a danger. They believed that if you grew, they would lose their importance. When your light became impossible to hide, they were offended because your light revealed the parts of themselves they refused to mend. Let them now face the consequences of what they called freedom. Let them grapple with that inner turmoil you tried to pull them out of. The moment they scorned what was precious, life's natural order took over. And now tears stream from their eyes. It's not just because they miss you, my beloved. It's because they now understand they cast out the only spirit sent not to harm them, but to make them whole. Their weeping isn't because you're gone. It's because they missed the best version of themselves that only emerged when you were around. Listen to the simple truth. They were never afraid of you leaving. Their deepest fear was losing the person they became when you were there. Your presence showed them truths they didn't want to see. It illuminated their strengths, but also their weaknesses. You did more than comfort them. You encouraged them to move forward and help them become better, but they chose the darkness. When they decided to sever their connection with you, they didn't just push you away. They rejected the full life that awaited them. Now, my beloved, the pain they feel isn't because they truly miss you or seek your warmth. The harsh reality is that they suffer for the future they let slip away. They chose to be guided by fear instead of growing. You were a mirror that reflected a reality they couldn't bear. You illuminated who they truly were and the purpose I had given them. But instead of taking a step forward, they chose to run away. They distanced themselves from you, and from every sign I placed to offer them peace. Listen carefully and don't move. That clear vision has now been erased from their minds. They no longer see the person they were becoming. All that remains is the ghost of what could have been. There's a huge gap that grows larger every day. It's not just physical distance. It's a deep spiritual separation. They created this void themselves by choosing their pride over real progress. You were gently guiding them out of those old habits they claimed to hate, out of those cycles where they were prisoners, but fear won their hearts. They're not afraid of you. They're afraid of the positive change you inspire. Their sadness isn't because of your absence, but because they turned away from the opportunity and wisdom that were right in front of them, until they were left all alone. They thought they were setting boundaries, but they were only blocking their own well-being. They thought leaving was a show of power, and now they sit in silence, worried about that part of themselves that only shone when you were around. Your worth was never superficial. It was that inner awareness you awakened in them. Stay until the very last second, because this is for you. You were a source of clear direction amidst the noise. What hurts them now is knowing they didn't have the courage to follow the path you laid out for them. Let them bear that truth. Let their tears be for the selves they lost by not having you around. You brought about a complete change in their lives. Now they wander aimlessly while you move forward with a certainty they can't even comprehend. They lost more than a person. They lost the promise of becoming better. My son, the path you walk now is not to seek their attention or to prove anything to them. It is the pure emergence of who you were always meant to be, free from the chains others try to impose on you. Their sadness does not define your worth. It reveals their failure to seize the opportunity to transform themselves. Do not let their remorse become a burden that drags you back into their problems. Your liberation from those people is complete and absolute. You are not bound by their thoughts or their past choices. That quiet strength you possess grew in moments they never witnessed. It was forged in the calm days, when they thought you were giving up. Walk with confidence, understanding that all the good things coming into your life are a result of your inner peace. This is a reward for enduring hardship. It's a natural outcome of remaining true to the wisdom I place within you. Let that inner calm be the foundation of every step you take. You don't need the acceptance of those who strayed. Their vision was narrow, and they would never grasp the vast life I have in store for you. Look at the open path before you. My precious child, your spirit is now free of burdens. Every opportunity that arises is in harmony with who you truly are. This is a path of truth and strength that emerges when you cease seeking the approval of others and simply breathe. They now sense this power, but they do not understand it. It is not a power that comes from fighting others, but rather one that springs from your unbreakable connection with me. Their pain is their own doing. It is not your responsibility to carry that weight or try to fix it. Your calling is to walk in clarity I have given you and to trust. The moment for your inner process to come to light has arrived. That moment is here and now. Your own life today is a silent declaration of truth. You are a living testament that resonates far more powerfully than any word or deed of the past. So, let them continue to live in their unease. Let them struggle with that truth that came to them too late. Your path continues, and it is no longer guided by what others say or don't say, but by my constant hand that has always guided your steps. My child, embrace with joy the peace you have discovered. Cherish the security that now resides within you. The future holds moments of profound satisfaction, experiences that will resonate with the most authentic part of your being. Your true self is not defined by the past, nor is it limited by the opinions of others. You have complete freedom to walk the path I have laid out for you. Understand that every movement has a purpose, and every second is under my control. This exact moment is just for you, my beloved. Simply exist as a unique being I created you to be. You needn't make excuses or justify yourself to anyone. As your thoughts have aligned with mine, your inner self has connected with pure knowing. That intuition you feel within confirms a path I want you to follow. You don't walk alone. You belong to a specific group of souls who are listening attentively during this crucial time. This instant holds sacred meaning, a time planned for you to move forward and receive wisdom. I give you this purpose right now. Let this truth transform your very being. Stay strong in this connection so that your clarity may help others who also seek to understand. My shield around you never weakens, and my power never diminishes. I have drawn an unbreakable boundary around you because I value you deeply. You have nothing to fear. I am constantly watching over you. Whether you go out or stay home, whether you are busy or quiet, I am by your side, guiding everything for your highest good. My promise is firm. Nothing that tries to harm you will succeed. This certainty covers you and all that you love. No matter how difficult your challenges or how many enemies try to approach, I am the highest power, stronger than any that opposes you and greater than any danger. As long as you trust in me, my protection will always surround you. I go before you, sweeping away problems, neutralizing hidden threats, and ensuring that every step you take is safe. Stay present and listen. With me by your side, no harm can endure. I invite you to receive profound peace, for I myself watch over you with boundless love. You exist within my plan of serenity and trust. I have placed my eternal watch over you. My care seeks to strengthen your inner being and reveal to you the rich life I prepared for you long ago. Know that every detail of your journey is under my perfect care. The steps you will take are not random or left to chance. They are woven into a beautiful design that honors your unique path. Every new connection and every perspective will serve to clarify your purpose and remind you that my support is unconditional. If I kept you hidden before, it was to protect your growth. But now, the veils are lifted because the time is right. The eyes of those around you are ready to see the heart I have cultivated within you and the quiet power you now possess. This isn't about feeding the ego. It's about recognizing a spirit ready to fulfill its mission. So move forward with a confident heart. Release any fear of being misunderstood. Those fears belong to the past. You are no longer just resistance. You are now the pure confidence that resistance produced. You are ready to walk in your fullness. Your true allies are drawing near. People chosen to support your dreams and cherish your peace. You are not alone in this phase. You are surrounded by my provision. These bonds will last because they are made of respect and purpose. Feel that impulse to engage more deeply with life, and always remember the lessons you learned in the silence. Don't stop. The best is yet to come. Everything you learned in silence shouldn't be kept to yourself, but rather integrated into every action you take from this day forward. Let your renewed nature be your guide. This balance between reflection and action is the mark of the maturity I myself have cultivated within you. My child, do not delay or doubt any longer. The time to move forward has arrived. This is not a forced command, but a clear and tranquil conviction that already resides in your spirit. When you feel this clarity, act with complete confidence. I have already cleared the path. I have prepared everything for you. I will remain by your side as your eternal source of strength and wisdom. Your trust in my timing has brought you to this point of profound preparation. Now, bring that same certainty to everything you do. Let your actions be the testimony that I have completed my inner work within you. Every step you take will confirm my promise. I keep my word, and I am far from finished with you. This new season is not just a beginning. It is a manifestation of my unwavering presence in your life. Feel this truth settle into your soul. There is no rush, only conscious movement. There is no need to overexert yourself, only to be yourself. You are fully equipped for every step that follows. That peace beyond all understanding will be your constant companion, giving firmness to your path and comfort to your heart. Understand that your mere presence now carries a quiet power that some will find unsettling. There will be those who, from their own insecurity and bitterness, will see your peace and feel a storm raging within. Don't carry that burden. It's not your problem, nor is it a challenge you must face. It's simply the natural consequence of your true growth. You didn't seek to overshadow anyone, nor to prove anything. You simply chose to walk with me and let me shape your spirit. Your expansion is a reflection of what is possible when there is genuine trust. To some, your light will seem like an accusation, but it isn't. It's simply the truth of your commitment, a light that illuminates their decisions, not yours. You never needed their approval to thrive. Their misguided judgments never had power over your purpose. I watched over you through every whispered doubt, and every moment they hoped you would give up. Remember this. Your journey was never about the limited expectations of others. It was about the unique design I placed within you. Their discomfort is not your failure. It's a sign of your success. It's the sound of old lies crumbling in the minds of those who invented them. Let them deal with their own shadows. You don't have to dim your light for them to feel comfortable. Move forward with integrity. The strength you possess today is unwavering and speaks of your inner renewal. Release yourself right now from any connection to past criticisms. The opinions of those who judge you unfairly are not your truth. Your only truth is my vision for you. Don't carry the weight of past judgments in your victorious present. Their attempts to define you were always incomplete because they never knew my full plan for your life. Your responsibility is to yourself, to the path I've illuminated, and to the genuine connections I'm bringing into your life. The space you once used to dwell on what they said Fill today with gratitude for your freedom. You are free from their doubts and their expectations. You are free to shine. Listen carefully, my precious one. Now that you are free from the shadows, bring this clarity to those around you. Be a messenger of this wisdom to 3 people you know who are trapped by the judgment of others. Let your peace guide them. I am waiting for you to take this step to solidify your new path. Commit to walking with me daily. Return to the source of truth whenever you seek direction. Seal your intention today to live fully in this light. Proclaim right now with all your might, I receive, and let your choice be known to all. I am a witness to your decision. My presence surrounds you like a constant refuge. Move forward in peace and with a clear purpose. You are always with me.